Arithmetic sequences should be relatively easy, okay? Is it going to have an nth term rule? Yeah, it's going to. This again, yeah. Just remember, it's just the rule. All right, let's see. 12, 1. Is it on? Will be. Shortly. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. There. There. Excuse me. How do I find and solve an arithmetic sequence? All right, first word is sequence. We went over sequences already, but let's refresh our memory. A sequence is just a set of numbers in a specific order. For geometric sequences, you find it by doing what? Multiplying, right? To find the next three terms, what did you do to find those next three terms? You had to multiply. Dividing gets you the common ratio. So geometric has a common ratio. Arithmetic has a common difference. The difference, God bless you, is between the terms. Common ratio was the letter what? What letter was common ratio? R. So the common difference is C. There you go. We know the terms, right? How do we count the terms? First term is represented by what? First term is what? A sub 1. Second term? A sub 2. Third term? A sub 3. Fourth term? A sub 4. What about the nth term? A sub n. Because that's what I mean. That's its spot. So when we find the nth term, we're just finding the what? The rule. The rule. Let's write the rule for a sub n for generic common difference. It's a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. A sub 1 is just the what? Hey guys, didn't we do this in our notes yesterday? We said this term was the nth term. Remember we wrote that? And then when I asked you for the nth term last night in your homework, you didn't know what to do? Just means you find this. This is the first term. You leave n, and d is your common what? Difference. Okay? Oh, I should call it example 1, sorry. Example 1. There's a reason why. I'm going to make different examples. It's going to say determine if the sequence is an arithmetic, sequence. If so, find the common difference. Determine if the sequence is an arithmetic sequence. If so, find the common difference. Ready? So it says determine if it's arithmetic, if so, find the common difference. In other words, you kind of have to do the same thing. So remember, common difference means you're usually adding something. It could be a negative or it could be a positive. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what did we add from negative 4 to get to negative 2. Positive 2, right? You said negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2, right? Does that make sense? Okay. What do you add to negative 2 to get to 0? Is it still positive 2? Yeah. Is negative 2 plus 2 is 0? Yeah. Okay. What do you add from 0 to get to 3? Positive 3. Is it arithmetic? No, why? Because it has to be the same number throughout. Because it has to be a common. Right? So no, not arithmetic. Does that make sense? So you're going to practice one. You're going to say negative 4, 1, 6, 11, 16. I should have done. There you go. Negative 4, 1, 6, 11, and 16. Want to see a little trick? If you're stuck finding the first part. How many of you still haven't found the first number? Okay, if you're stuck though, I'm just going to show you a little trick. Over here on the side. You're asking yourself, negative 4 plus a number equals 1. What could you call that number? No. Without knowing the number, if I'm trying to find it. X. N. I don't like N, but you could call it something. And then how would you solve this?
You subtract, or add negative 4.
Add negative 4 or add 4?
Add 4.
Add 4 to both sides. And then I see that, oh, that number has to be how much?
5.
It has to be 5. So if I say negative 4 plus 5, do I get 1?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you see how I did that? So in case you're stuck at home, oops, there it is. And you want to write that down? So if you're stuck and you're like, well, I can't figure out this first number, it's a little weird, or they're two negatives or something like that, you can start like that, okay? So you're setting up a little equation in your head. Negative 4 plus something gives me 1, and for some of you it's faster, and for others of you it's a little harder. So I set up this little equation and say, we'll call it x. So if I add 4 to both sides, that number is 5, because negative 4 plus 5 is 1. Make sense? Because it's harder when you have negatives. You notice that? It's a little bit easier when you have positives. Because I can look at 1 and say, what do I need to add to 1 to get to 6? 5. And what do I need to add to 6 to get to 11? 5. What do I need to add to 11 to get to 16? 5. See how these ones are kind of easier, and it's that negative that sometimes throws you off? So then you can go ahead and set up your little equation. Okay? So, is it arithmetic?
Yeah.
If it's arithmetic, what's the common difference? D equals 5. Very good. One more. And we'll go to something else. 3, 5, 9, 15, 23. Okay, ready? What do you add from 3 to 5? 2. What did you add from 5 to 9?
4.
From 9 to 15?
4. 16.
And the next one?
4.
Is it arithmetic?
No.
Even though it's a pattern, it's not arithmetic. Yeah?
Right.
Okay. We good? Let's do more. Let's switch up the type of example. So I'm going to call it example 2. Example 2 says write the first 5 terms of the sequence. Our sequence is a sub n equals 2n plus 5. Okay, ready? Watch. We've done this. We're going to write a sub, what's the first term? 1 equals 2 times 1 plus 5. This is just evaluating this expression, right? So then we get a sub 1 equals 2 times 1 is what? 2 plus 5 is 7. Should your work look like this? Yes. How do we do the second one? Tell me what to write. A sub 2 equals 2 times 2 plus 5. So a sub 2 equals 4 plus 5. So a sub 2 equals 9. Very good. I'm going to have you go ahead and finish the next 3 terms. And check with the partner when you're done. Okay? So you're going to do a sub 3, a sub 4, and a sub 5. If you got them, I'll just wait, and I'll show you how to write the answer. Oh, you're going to check with someone next to you. So if Alyssa's done, check with Alyssa. If Brian's done, check with Brian. Ready? Okay. I'm going to write the answers. Here we go. We're starting with 7. Then we have comma, 9, comma, tell me the next number.
13.
11, comma,
13.
comma.
15.
There you go. Is that okay? Okay. Give you one more. Example B. A sub n equals 4n minus 16. A sub n equals 4n minus 16. Question. Ready? I'm going to do 2 of them with you to see if you started off right. We have a sub 1 equals 4 times 1 minus 16. So we get a sub 1 equals 4 minus 16. So a sub 1 equals a negative 12 is correct. The next one is a sub 2 equals 4 times 2 minus 16. We know that 4 times 2 is how much? 8. Minus 16 is? Negative 8. So what are our answers? Right? Negative 12, negative 8, negative 4, 0, and 4. Who has it right? Good. Okay, ready? Third type of example. We're going to do multi-step here. Ready? Identify if it's arithmetic. Oops. If so, find the next 3 terms. You okay? Oh, bless you. Then you're going to write a rule for the nth term of the sequence. So we're going to identify if it's arithmetic first. Then if it is, we're going to find the next three terms. Then you're going to find the nth term rule. You understand? It's going in that order. Identify it's arithmetic. If it is, find the next three terms. Then find the nth term rule. So it should. I'm going to give it to you in a second. I'm letting people catch up. Your numbers are -3, 3, 9, 15, 21. -3, +3, 9, 15, and 21. Is it arithmetic? Okay. So what did you find to be, what did we add from -3 to 3? +6. From 3 to 9? +6. From 9 to 15? +6. And from 15 to 21? +6. Notice I am writing positives. Could you possibly get a negative? Yeah, you can. Just so you know that. All right. So then it says, identify if it's arithmetic. It is arithmetic. Then it says, find the common difference. So we found the common difference to be how much? +6. Good. And then it says to find the next three terms. How do I find the next three terms? Good. You keep adding 6. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to find a sub 6. And how do we do that? So you say 21 plus 6, which is how much? 27. Then we need to find a sub 7, which, how do I do that? 27 plus 6, which is how much? 33. And a sub 8, 33 plus, which is? Very good. That was yesterday. Because today is arithmetic, yesterday was geometric. Okay, so we did identify if it's arithmetic. It is, it's arithmetic. Then it says, if so, find the next three terms, which we did, which we did. It says, write a rule for the nth term of the sequence. So, oh my gosh, that's the hard part. A sub n equals negative 3. Not comma. Plus n. Why are you guessing? Minus times, which is 6. We're going to simplify this because I don't like it looking like this. This one you can actually go ahead and distribute. So we get a sub n equals negative 3. What do we get when we multiply 6 times n? And what do we get when we multiply 6 times negative 1? Good. Let's finish up. Then I get a sub n equals negative 9 plus 6n, or either way, okay, I don't care, a sub n equals 6n minus 9. Are they the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Bless you. That's it.
What? Oh. It was like, yes, right.
Whichever. I'm done. Mm-hmm.